Hello, everyone. I'm ZHAO Chuang. Today, let's talk about Mateo the Tyrannotitan. Tyrannotitan was a primitive member of the tribe Gigantosaurini, a group of dinosaurs belonging to the Carcharodontosauridae family. This dinosaur closely resembled the Giganotosaurus. It had a massive head, a robust torso similar to Gigantosaurus, long hind limbs, and relatively short forelimbs. Although only a few fossil materials of Tyrannotitan are found, what has been collected provides enough information to outline the basic appearance of this dinosaur. Now, let's examine its details part by part. Tyrannotitan lived in an early period, and was the earliest known member of the tribe, which includes Gigantosaurus and Meraxis. It lived around the same time as a well-known titanosaur called Patagotitan. The latest member of the tribe is Mapusaurus. About 4 or 5 specimens of Tyrannotitan have been discovered to date. Through these fossils, we can roughly estimate that the largest individual could reach about 12 meters in length. Its overall body shape was akin to dinosaurs like Meraxis and Gigantosaurus. Only a few fossils of its head have been unearthed. What is known is the front lower jaw, and the partial back half of its head. The fossil shows that this dinosaur's lower jaw had a pretty square front end, resembling other Gigantosaurini members. The top of its head remains unclear, but the posterior of its head preserved 2 bones, mainly including a bone that constitutes the rear part of the eyes and a partial quadrate bone, which makes up the back half of its skull. Early restorations of Gigantosaurus and alike dinosaurs placed these 2 bones far apart, making this part appear larger than it actually was. So, this type of dinosaur's skull was previously estimated to be more than 1.7 meters long. However, we now know that the 2 bones are not that distant. Its temporal fenestrae were narrow, not as round as previously thought. Therefore, we now believe that the skull of dinosaurs, like Tyrannotitan, could be about 1.4 meters, almost the same size as that of Tyrannosaurus rex. We don't know what the front half of its nostrils look like, as the fossil of this part is absent, so we shaped it to be more pointed, resembling Meraxis. The teeth in its mouth were very sharp. Although the teeth were all huge, they looked smaller in contrast to its massive head. The neck of this dinosaur was very thick. Although no fossils have been found, we can make some speculations based on certain bones in its body. The body cavity of this dinosaur was extensive. The neck connecting the massive body cavity and the considerable head must also be thick and robust. Furthermore, its head was heavier. The skeletal structure of this early dinosaur had a higher bone density than the later Gigantosaurus, which suggests it may have a larger body mass. The forelimbs of Tyrannotitan were extremely short. The forelimb-to-body ratio gave it a similar appearance to the Tyrannosaurus rex. We generally believe that Tyrannosaurus rex had very small, greatly degenerated forelimbs. In fact, this feature is also seen in other carnivorous dinosaurs, such as the Gigantosaurini members. A significant Tyrannotitan specimen preserved a foot fossil, revealing that its feet were relatively small, compared to its body, which is also a common trait of this type of dinosaur. Gigantosaurines from the Carcharodontosauridae family generally had a minimal foot-to-body ratio. In addition, its toes sharply contrasted with those of another dinosaur, Meraxis, whose complete hind limbs were found. The second toe of Meraxis was huge, similar to that of Dromaeosaurus, which is a pretty peculiar discovery. However, the Tyrannotitan fossil displays a very short second toenail, a relatively complete fossil evidence, and a distinctive feature that distinguishes this dinosaur from others. The body of Tyrannotitan was very tall, and the neural spines on its back looked relatively tall, similar to some early Carcharodontosaurids, such as Acrocanthosaurus, but not as exaggerated. When we reconstructed it, we did not make a dorsal sail on both sides of this position, as traces of massive muscles on both sides of the neural spines can be seen, indicating well-developed muscles flank them. and form a trapezoidal structure. In addition, a partial tail fossil has also been discovered. The neural spines of Tyrannotitan's tail, especially those at its base, are very high, so this dinosaur's tail is also very thick, with massive muscles attached on both sides. If you look at this model, you can see two robust sets of muscles at this location, as well as relatively thick muscles at the bottom. The entire tail and the ischium have almost no transition. It just comes over smoothly like this. You can see that this tail is very thick, which is also a unique feature of this dinosaur. The bone density in the tails of many later dinosaurs was much smaller than that of Tyrannotitan, and their tail was much thinner. Good. The above concludes the Tyrannotitan's restoration process. Thank you all.